What's going on, family? Welcome back to the program. It is Trenton Gibson, and today I have a long-awaited debut, Elijah Arenas right here, number 0 for the USC Trojans. Now, in this game, this was his debut, like I said. He tore his meniscus in the preseason, so he's been out, started practicing a month ago, and we finally get to see son of Gilbert Arenas, Elijah Arenas, in action. Now, this USC team, sidebar on USC, I think this is probably one of the most underwhelming programs in the past decade. They had the Mobley brothers, they had Bronny, have Elijah, a lot of star power, a lot of names, and they really never get anything done. Now, right now, they are 3-4 in the conference, and they lost this game, which put them to 3-5. As you can see, Northwestern was 0-7 coming into this ball game. So these are games, if you're USC and you actually want to do something in conference, you want to make the tournament, you cannot lose. Now, Elijah in this game did not really help his team, in my opinion, from the offensive perspective. Went 3 for 15, and we're going to break that down. Now, there is no hate coming to Alijah. I'm a big fan of his dad. I like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see him do well. But there's some things from a coaching staff perspective, from, just myself as a basketball fan, that I would not like to see. The first off is 15 shots, shot 5 more shots than anybody else on his team. In your debut, it's tough, 3 for 15, right? If I'm one of these other teammates, I'm like, damn, you're going to come here and start shot jacking, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into the breakdown, and I will show you throughout the breakdown some of the things that I wish he could have done better. And there are some flashes of greatness in here, of course. So here we go. We're starting off. We have the ball, shot fake, get nothing out of it, pass, get it back. Now, defense isn't really moving too much. Nothing's really going on. Kind of looks 2-3-ish a little bit in the way I saw that. It's kind of just how they're flattening out that bound here. This is bad spacing, but here we go. Nonetheless, we have Elijah with it, and we get a skip, shot, knocked down. So first assist. Good to see him moving the ball. Here we go. And this is the start of, just some of these shots that I'm not that big of a fan of. We're going to attack right here. The whole defense collapses, right? You got a shooter here, or you got someone who can shoot. Hopefully he can shoot, or he cuts. And we just get, a tough floater, right? Not saying he can't make this. I think he probably has every shot that, a basketball player can offer in his game. But, just starting coming back, shooting these type of shots is difficult. But here we go nonetheless. All right, so now we're going to come out right here. He's coming through with a little floppy action. So a stagger, and then this guy's going to pop out this way. So let's see what we get. We catch it, and look. So now, once again, high IQ player, understands the game. This is something that you'll never question with Elijah. You see his defender cheated, so automatically what he does, he puts his foot in the ground and pops back, gets a shot. Now, I'm not upset at this shot. I'm not upset. Good shooter, all this stuff. But just once again, this is the first pass of the offense, contested shot. It's just little things, right? Little things. And once again, he hasn't played in 3-4 months. So if I'm coach, now once again, you probably got Gilbert over there. You got a lot more pressure on Muscleman than you would if you were just a high school guy. But I'm saying, hey, either I'm drawing up plays for him to get open shots, or I'm gonna tell him, hey, let's work our way into it, right? I just think these are tough looks. But here we go. Now we're driving baseline. Elijah's right here. Kick. And he does a great job of driving these closeouts, attacking closeouts. And this is his first basket. First basket of his college career. We're seeing it right here. And it's just great job attacking the closeout. He does a great job on the catch, right? He doesn't ever catch it just standing straight up, right? So he gets low, jabs, one dribble, pull up, cash money, easy work. Okay, here we go. We get a block shot. Now we're in transition. We throw it up. And this is the stuff, like I said, flashes of greatness. Puts man on the floor, spin move layup like John Wall. This is, exciting. I think you got some fans right here. I see the McDonald's All-American, so that's got to be somebody to him. Good lay, good work. And this is the stuff that will blow up. All right, so here we go. We're in isolation, 22 seconds left, so still early in the clock. Isolation, and we get to a foul. Good, right? Shot fake, plays off 2. Downhill, shot fake, plays off 2, gets the foul. Smart. Like I said, IQ is going to be there. He's going to understand how to score the basketball. Okay, now we got it here. And this is just, once again, another IQ play, right? He's down here. He's open, but he sees the ball get kicked out. He relocates, gets himself an open shot, misses it. But once again, these are things that you can get into your game. Anybody can get in their game. Relocating, not just ball watching, seeing like, okay, I have an opportunity to create myself an open shot. I'm going to do that. So we get the kick. Shout out to Dishwasher. All right, so here we go. Now, coming off right here, and this is movement action, right? I like these actions where you see guys cutting just because it gets the defense moving. So we get a little handoff right here, and this is one thing I'm sure Gilbert will say to his son: don't pick up the ball after one dribble, right? So he catches it, comes off, picks it up, one dribble, now he's dead, right? And there's nobody to pass it to. This Spain guy didn't get out in time, so he's not out in time. We get nothing, so now we have nothing out of the possession. 15 seconds left, so we still have a lot of time. They do, okay, good coverage here, 2 on the ball. Once again, he relocates. So he was down here waiting, but no ball comes through. He relocates. He sees it before it happens. And once again, driving these closeouts effectively, right? Drives closeout, tries to get to it. Now, he could have got stopped up, fouled right here by 4. That could be a foul, but maybe not. And it gets blocked. But I guess it was a foul. They did call a foul. So good. Getting to the rim, driving closeouts, making things happen for ourselves. Okay, here we go. Now we're coming off this little stagger right here. Let's see what he does. He catches it. We're supposed to either go handoff, and if both these guys cheated, we can get downhill. So they cheated, or Alijah feels that 4 is not, you know what I'm saying, not guarding him, or he wants the switch because he's seeing that he's going to switch out. So now he wants this switch. You know what I'm saying? And this is just stuff that, once again, if I'm his coach, if he's hot and he's killing and he's already making it happen, good, fine shot. But, you know, just right here, 20 seconds left, 19 seconds left, pull up, jump shot, not really open. We haven't been killing. You know, once again, bad rhythm, bad miss. Okay, so here we go. We got the ball, dancing. And this is, once again, great move. Great move, made it happen. Killed him all the way, right? You just cook. This is dancing, cooking, whatever you want to call it. Spin move, right? Just got to finish that. And he will finish that. Just got to get the legs under you, and he will finish that. Okay, here we go. Got ball screen coming up right here. Okay, we get nothing out of it. Nothing but creativity, moves. He doesn't look rushed. Doesn't look rushed at all. Gets downhill, dribbles, behind the back, pull up, good, right? He has the ability. I'm never going to false claim none of that he doesn't have any ability. I want to make that clear. I just think some of the shot selection in your first game, once again, when your team really needs to win this game, somebody on the bench, somebody around the area needs to, you know what I'm saying? I think need to have that in check, to be honest. Here we go. But like I said, maybe USC is not that good of a program that we're only 3 and 4 in the conference. So maybe, you know, coach feels like, hey, this is the best option we got. So we get a screen. Nothing really happens, doesn't really attack, but just his hesitation and 22's leg being out here makes his defender have to go adjust and go around. So therefore, Elijah's able to create downhill, but he doesn't get anything. And once again, just shots like this, right? I mean, I don't really, there's not really any justification other than I think I'm better than him, which is cool. That's a real justification, but it gets knocked out of your hands with 14 seconds left. You don't have to shoot this shot. You can kick it and get it back. You know, this is a horrendous shot. Actually, this is a terrible shot. But it's good. It's cool. We get it back. It's going to be all right, right? The game's not over. You know what I'm saying? 44-38, 13 and a half. They were in the game all the way into the last minute. So definitely a winnable game. Could have won despite going 3 for 15. No problem. And I'm going to go back right here. This is part of the reason everybody, you know, is sort of negative about college basketball. Okay, you hear a lot of NBA guys say they hate to watch it. And these are things right here that make, you know, no sense. Right, so we catch the ball, 8 seconds left. Okay, 8 seconds left on the shot clock. So more than likely, he's going to have to create for somebody. And look at the space we have on offense. We got Alijah right here. We got him on the block, him in the paint. He should be, you know, closer to the corner. Where is he supposed to go? Only place he can really operate is a step back shot. I don't know if he's a shooter or not. I don't know if that's in his game. But the only place he can operate is some type of lateral movement to a step back. The paint is unbelievably clogged. So what does that do? He doesn't really get anything out of it. Once again, you can't drive him anywhere, right? Elijah's standing right here, so we catch it. And I mean, once again, you can't claim that's a bad shot. But it's created by just bad offense, right? Somebody's gonna have to shoot a grenade. It just ended up being Alijah. So here we go. Still good. Where we at? We got ball. So we're in isolation, 22 seconds left. Maybe not really isolation, because it looked like the run, the play that we've been running, you know, where we got the floppy, we're coming out. But instead, it's isolation time. And once again, I'm not upset about these shots. He has the height advantage. He's at the logo. He can make this shot, right? He can make that shot any day. But the other thing is we can get this shot any day. We can get this shot with 30 seconds left. We can get the shot with 5 seconds left, right? We're losing. Let's try to run some O, in my opinion. And maybe that's just because I've been playing in Europe and that's how the game is approached here. You know, if you shoot this shot consistently with 15 seconds left and you're not making it, it's going to be a problem. So here we go. Miss. Cool. All right. Kick. It's 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. We're down 4. Once again, we're still in the ballgame. We're at home. None of this stuff is too negative. We can make all this right. So here we go. Come off the ball screen. Not a horrendous shot. I guarantee you, they probably won't be. They'll be playing, February 23rd, but they probably won't be playing into March. But he'll be making this shot in February, right? Fine shot. Not great. Let's check the time on the clock. Yeah, 12, 11. I'm not too opposed to it. Now, once again, if we haven't been making any shots all day, maybe we want to get downhill, create for somebody else. Maybe we could ask, you know what I'm saying? Now that we are coming off this side ball screen, he cuts base, he slides, he stays out here. So this stunt is not fully on us because you can't ask Alijah to get downhill right here. There's literally 3 defenders. And this pocket pass is extremely tough. It's going to be with the left hand. He's going to be running right into him. So once again, better offense, better offensive spacing, better offensive setup gives us the opportunity to make better plays, and then we can look better. You know what I'm saying? Guys like me breaking down your film saying you need to shoot better shots, but there's no space. So it goes both ways. Like I said in the beginning, it's a coaching thing, but also we got to look to be better ourselves. So now this is late in the game. We're down 6. We catch it right here. They switch out. And so we're coming through to a ball screen right here. Ball screen. This drop coverage, in my opinion, is too high. Why is it too high? Because right here, we're going to get this drop down and a dunk. Now, that is Alijah Arenas. Good basketball player. Great basketball player. Even though he did not play, he's still on mock draft boards. So all is good with him. I just think USC, I think Musselman, who I used to be a big fan of, and Alijah could all come together to have a better performance and a performance that we do not lose a game against a team that hasn't won a conference game on our home court. We can't lose those games, right? But let me know what you think in the comments about Alijah. You think he should go to the NBA this year? Do you think he should stay in college and continue to grow his game? That was a debate with Barney James as well. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'm going to catch you on the next one, and I appreciate it.